everyone. I'm Christel and I'm here with the new moon readings. Now, first of all, let me apologize. The new moon in Capricorn was yesterday, January 13th at 5 a.m. UK time. Now, we're going into lockdown here in Portugal, so I needed to do so much stuff. And I didn't get around to fully recording, to fully editing, and then posting everything online. But what I did do was, because of the powerful energy of that new moon in Capricorn that is standing together with Pluto in the skies, I thought, okay, let's just record the cards and then do the rest tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. So it's a day late, but that being said, new moon in Capricorn, perfect day for setting wishes, intentions, going after your goals, writing them down. So Jan Spiller, who's an astrologist, has a book called New Moon Astrology, and she gives their ideas and tips how to write these new moon wishes. So there's 10 wishes to write down by hand, not more than 10, and you can write them anywhere, up until 48 hours after the new moon. So there's still time, and it doesn't take long, so you can still do it today. Now, the next, I'll tell you, based on her book, which I have here, and let me just look, what Capricorn is about, what Capricorn is ruling. So you can either write those wishes in function of Capricornian energy, but you can also do your general wishes that you have over the year anyway. So Capricorn is about being very responsible. It's about securing your future. So it's also about resources, about money and money investments, but it's about being responsible and having that self-discipline. Capricorn is also about hard work. It's about, it's the planet of governments, but I feel that here, in a personal sense, is about governing and managing yourself. So there's ambition there, there's hard work in there, there is, that need for being recognized as doing the hard work, as being responsible. There is about your goals you're going after. So all that is in Capricorn. The next thing you need to know about this new moon, and there's a few aspects going on. Aspects between planets, but means that planets are influencing each other, that they have a sort of conversation. Now, I'm not going to touch upon all the aspects, but I'm going to use the one that is very important, that is the conjunction or the standing together with Pluto in the skies in Capricorn. Pluto is a heavy planet. It's a dark planet. It's a planet that has a bit of negative vibes, but there is a very good opportunity for growth in Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. So things have to go and make way for other stuff. That means that there's also healing possible, that there's transformation possible, that there's regeneration possible. So this new moon in Capricorn with Pluto, on the one hand, it can be leading to obsessive thinking, obsessive behavior, compulsive behavior, when you're thinking inside of the box, thinking that your opinion is the only opinion, that your facts are the only facts, that your truth is the only truth. This is the negative vibe of Pluto, and you can get caught in that rabbit hole. Now, I follow astrologer Steve Judd. He has a good video on that, so I'll put the link in the description box as well. Then, about Pluto a little bit more, what Pluto does as well give you is, and gives us, is a possibility to do the shadow work, to work with yourself, to heal your inner parts, the things that can be healed. There's always parts that cannot be healed completely, but you can heal them as far as you can, and you can learn to deal with those pains and that trauma. And that is what Pluto offers you here. It offers you a certain healing, a certain transformation, so that you can be reborn, become a better version of yourself. So that is all present. Have a look at that video because it's really good. So you'll find in the description box the minutes and the timestamps for your zodiac sign, so you don't have to go looking for it. It's easy, just click on the timestamp and you can go there on YouTube automatically. In Instagram, you'll have to scroll there, fast forward manually. We'll post also a link to my website in the description box. You can find an offer that is going on until the end of January for a reading for the year ahead. Have a look, check it out, and see whether you're interested in that. I'll be posting these videos on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram TV, so you can find me wherever you want on social media. Thank you for being here, and now up onto the readings. Bye for now. Okay, so here we go with Aries. I'm going to draw 2 cards randomly here, and then 1 message card. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so Aries. We start off, let me just see. Ace of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. So the Ace of Cups tells me that you're ready for something new. Wholeheartedly. And this new moon is the perfect time. It's time to cleanse yourself from the old times, the old days, the old energy. Now the sun is a little bit shining on here, so I don't know if I have to. Because the sun is shining really low the moment I'm recording this. So Ace of Cups. This woman is holding the heart in this cup. So if you start something now, you're going to do it with your whole heart. Remember what I said with that shadow work? That will open up new possibilities for you. And that means even new relationships, but also new other opportunities. Aces are starts, are beginnings. I think you're ready for that. Your heart is sort of aching to start that. And I feel here with this Eight of Pentacles, you are ready to work hard, to work, of every facet that you need to work on. You are ready for that. Look at all the moons. Look, the moons. All the phases of the moon. So it's like you're beginning and you're going to end it as well. You're going to see it through. So there's a lot of energy present in you that is ready to tackle stuff, to start something new. And it's wholeheartedly. The love card. So let me just read, because I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. So this is really that Ace of Cups, because it's wholehearted. Your whole heart is in it, and it could be about a new relationship, but I feel it's really about you doing something new, that you really see that you can do it, because you are wonderful. Yes, Aries, you can do it, but you are also ready to receive help if you need help, and you're also ready to give help to people who want help or who need help. And that's all in that Ace of Cups as well. But it's also in that diligently working, because it's giving and receiving in this world. And that's going to be like a theme. So see how this new moon works out for you. And thank you for being here, Aries. Let's go on to Taurus. So Taurus, randomly, 2 cards for you. 1, 2, and a message card. Okay, let's see. The first card is Judgment. And the second card is the Queen of Swords. Oh, strong combination. Judgment is that higher calling. And I feel with this new moon in Pluto, when I said about, regeneration, transformation, and then also doing the shadow work. This is the better version of yourself that is emerging. It is you doing the shadow work so that this can happen. And I feel it's something that you've been called to do for a while now. It's not something new. It's something that you have been doing for a while. And you're getting more here to this version of yourself. So you're doing this shadow work actively, and then you'll rise up. Now, with this Queen of Swords, I feel there is also some irrational part, because here, this is very emotional. This is also very pure. It's very soul related. It's really deep digging into the soul and seeing who you really are and what you really want for yourself. And it's possible to go there now. Now, with this Queen of Swords, there is this part of you that is looking at these things and this transformation quite rationally. It's also taking a very decisive stance, like, okay, this is coming up for me, and now I'm going to decide. I'm going no longer to doubt. I'm just going to take a decision and trust my gut, and then see whatever happens. I'm sorry for the noise, that's my feet hitting things. See whatever happens, because, you don't have to doubt. If you trust the things that come, the messages, the input that comes here in your shadow work so that you can rise above it, that's where you cut out the old stuff, and then you decide to go after the new stuff and to work with whatever comes up in that shadow work, in that deep self of yours, in that soul. So let's see what is the message says. So the message is energy. With the sun, so annoying. Healing energy and immense vitality flow through me easily and effortlessly. So this is really that here. This energy of healing, of transformation, of regeneration. This energy it's really shiny card, so that's why the sun shines. Maybe I should turn it around here. But then I get very light quality, so that doesn't work either. So the energy is there. So use this energy to transform. Use it very wisely, because it will heal you. This version of you is a healed version. It's getting over past traumas and maybe not getting rid of them. I'm not ever saying that you will get rid of hurt from the past in a complete and total way. If it's deep work and if it's really traumatic, no. But you can learn to deal with it better, and you can learn to handle it better. And that's what this energy is about. So it will give you healing. You become this person, you're partly healed. So that's beautiful, Taurus. I hope you do something with this energy, because it's really very powerful, and it's now the moment. So as always, I shuffle in between signs. Two cards for you randomly. One. And I feel like, okay, this one. So that's it. And then one, let me pull the card first. Okay. So, well, you have two major cards, Gemini. You have first reading, like this. First, the Tower and the Hermit. So the Tower is really also, if you really look at it, it's a Pluto card. It's a card where old things, old foundations, old structures are being ripped away or shaken up at the very least. The shake-up is there. At the very least, it's a shake-up. Let's do it like that. But it always makes room for new stuff. It makes room for a new cycle. It makes... it's something that's necessary. It's not something that is just a random occurrence. Well, it is a bit, but there is a necessity to this cleansing, to this getting rid of the old stuff, of, being stuck in the old ways, in the old stuff. And this hermit tells me that you are willing to step back a little bit and to sit it out. Now, Gemini, that is not something that you like to do because you have quite the impatience in you and you like trying out new stuff. But this hermit is really asking you to stay calm, to stay still, to be still, and to listen to whatever your heart is saying. Look here, this person, her heart is shining. There's light coming out of the heart chakra. She's listening to her heart. So this hermit is about you stepping back, slowing it down, taking a break to listen to the messages of the tower. What needs to go? What is no longer okay to be in my life? What is no longer serving me? That is what this tower is saying. And that is something you have to weed out. Now, of course, with this new moon in Capricorn and conjunct Pluto, perfect time to do that. It's a bit of an upheaval, yes, but if you take a time out and if you take time to just assess and see how it feels inside of you, the answers will come. The answers are there. You just have to trust the process and not rush it, not force it, not push it through. It's going to be a little bit slower, but that needs to happen. This upheaval needs to be slow, and it needs to, so that it has time to settle down again, to get roots again. It's always really nice, these cards. Silence. I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. So it's a little bit difficult reading it because of the sun shining in it. So I'm serene no matter what is occurring around me. Yeah, that is, of course, this here. The serenity is this card. And what's happening around you is the upheaval card, is the tower card. Things getting a little bit shaken upside down. But in the silence, in the hermit card, you find solace. You find help. You find also, that whatever is occurring and whatever is happening, you can deal with it. And you're okay with it because it needs to happen. The tower needs to happen. In silence, the answers will be found. This is silent card as well. Slow and silent. That's it, Gemini. Now I'll go shuffle the cards for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, here are your two cards. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. So this is randomly. Randomly is as precious as taking them from the top. First took this card, yeah. 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords. Okay, Cancer. So really the 7 and 8. So there is like a progress here between these two cards because, yeah, the numbers are following up. So the 7 of Swords, I feel that it's you being, I have to do it like this, sorry. I feel like you feel a little bit of paranoia. Like whatever is happening, it's really affecting you and you're on your qui-vive, as they say in French. You're very attentive to see what is happening, but you're also, like ready to run and ready to fight. Now, I feel that makes you feel stuck. The 8 of Swords, because you're like a little bit paranoia, it feels like there's this stuckness and this woman feels stuck. Now, it's not really true because you can cut loose. Look at, it's her mirror image. It's just, this is really the shadow work I was talking about. The shadow work can make you afraid. It can make you feel on edge because, of course, it's not easy doing shadow work because you come across emotions that you may not have known you had, that you may not like. But that is the whole thing about shadow work, isn't it? Look, this woman is looking in the mirror at that woman. That woman feels trapped, but you are not trapped. You can break free of the thoughts you have about yourself. You can break free of those emotions that keep you on edge. So this is really, if I have to say, cards that represent this transformational, regenerational, healing qualities, but also, that deep shadow work of the Pluto conjunct this new moon. Well, these cards represent that. That's that for you, Cancer. So it's going to be a little bit an emotional time, because of course, doing shadow work. Doing shadow work, I can point to whatever. It's always right here in this case. It's going to be a little bit hard, and it's going to keep you on edge, and you want to fight it off. You want to actually flee from it so that you don't have to face them, but then you'll stay stuck. And when you face them, you can cut loose and you can get rid of it. Okay, and this card says peace. I breathe. Oh, I have to really look at deeply. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. So I think that when you do the hard work, when you go into the shadow work, you have to not to forget to breathe deeply, and then connect to the inner peace, the inner calm. You're going to need that inner calm to break out of the things you trap yourself in, because basically it's you trapping yourself in negative beliefs, in negative thoughts, and in your shadow. But if your shadow is not the one that is in control, you are in control. So you can choose whether the shadow controls you, the woman in the mirror, or whether you're here, this woman is in control. So you have to find peace, and you have to take a deep breath and do the hard work. That's it. That's it for you, Cancer. So emotional times, but it is going to be good if you do it. So really do the shadow work. I'll be shuffling now the cards for Leo. 2 random cards for you. So that was 3 random cards. I don't know why. Okay, these 2 came out first. So let's have a look at these first 2. So there's the High Priestess card and the Knight of Cups. Okay, High Priestess is the card that is the card of intuition. It's the card of, even, the card of being connected with the other side here. Connected to the moon, emotions, connected to the wisdom, but also the spiritual part of the moon, which says that you can see it's like the clairvoyant moon, the clairvoyant person. It is about connecting with things that are behind the curtain, the pink curtain. So let's have a look here with this Knight of Cups, and then I'll take the other card as well. 7 of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups tells me that you're ready to move, and I feel it has to do with emotions, and it has to do with relationships here, because it's cups, and we have more cups here. Choices need to be made, and it is in a relationship. It's relationship related. Now, this can be family relationships, this can be friendships, this can be even work relationships. Something new is coming in. The horse, look at the horse in the background, because I have to go in mirror wise. So the horse is coming in, so something new, but it's something good, because it's cups, and look at the Knight of Cups, is carrying the red roses. So really something new, a message coming in from somebody about relationships. And this can, as I said, be all kinds of relationships, but you'll need to make some choices. Now, remember, when you choose one of the cups here, choose always with your heart, because cups is about emotions, is about love, it's about heartfelt things. So make sure you make your decisions with your heart. Now, it's really weird. I think here, this High Priestess as well is asking you to really connect with your intuition and let that do the talking. Whenever this person is showing up, and you're making choices, always connect to that high priestess. Connect to her wisdom, and her, her seeing the other side, her seeing more than what she can see here, or what you can see here with your clear eyes in the now. But make sure that you also, connect to that gut feeling that you have. And let's see what other cards comes out from here. I should have pulled it already, but I didn't. Okay, sometimes that happens. Commitment. See, it is about relationships. So let me have a look here. My commitments increase my joy and freedom. So these commitments that come out here with the Knight of Cups, and that here are also in the Seven of Cups, where you make choices. So who are you going to be committed to? Who are you going to stay committed to? Because some people obviously are not people to be committed to. Some people that don't respect boundaries, that don't respect you as a person, do you need them in your life? So that is why you have to make choices. But these choices, and if you're committed to do that with your heart, they will give you more freedom and will give you more joy. Because really, when you cut out people that don't belong to you, and you let new people that really are bringing something more to you, whether that's more love or more friendship, more respect, more value to you. And I'm not talking about monetary value here. I'm talking about heartfelt and soul-felt value. Then, yeah, of course, it's going to be more freedom, more joy, obviously. So that's it for you, Leo. Okay, let's shuffle the cards now for Virgo. Virgo, what are the cards that you need to see? Okay, let's see. Okay, they want me to go there. Okay. I'll pull one of these. Okay, this will be it. The Empress. Wow, Virgo, the Empress card. Harvesting, growing, spiritual growth, but also material growth. Plants growing and then being harvested. So growing to become successful with the Ace of Cups. So there is some new opportunities for you. Some opportunities that you really love, that make your heart sing, that you are really attracted to. And with the Empress here, it means that these new opportunities from the Ace of Cups are going to be successful and can be successful. They can grow to become something bigger, to become, instead of the pregnant woman, become, the baby, become the harvest, reap the rewards, get the fruits, get the harvest out. So these opportunities that are now presented to you, go with them, because they will be successful. Yeah. Really good card. It's very always because I'm doing this mirror wise. So this card is really a very, very good card if you're asking something about success, or you're doubting yourself about success. That card is really, really good. So opportunities that may bring success. Of course, you have to work at it. I mean, it's not going to come like that. The Empress is a card that needs to work at things, and she knows how to. She knows how to make something out of almost nothing, out of the tiniest of seeds. So whether that, opportunity is an opportunity that's been offered to you, or it's a new idea you have and you want to try it out, then the Empress says, do it, because it will be successful. Now let's see what the message card says. Commitment. My commitment increases my joy and freedom. So this Empress, this thing, that the opportunity that comes and that you follow and that you bring to fruition, or you're going to start working on with the Empress so that it comes to good, successful fruition. It's with commitment, with your heart and soul behind it. And that will bring you joy, will bring you freedom, but also will bring you success. So that's a very good card, Leo. So really think about what it is. Sorry, it was Virgo. And so this is really a very good card, and all the cards really, Virgo, are beautiful. So whatever you do, go for it. Commit yourself, and then it's going to be successful. Now shuffling the card, going to shuffle the cards for Libra. Okay, Libra, what do the cards have in store for you with this new moon in Capricorn conjunct Pluto? Let's take a message card as well so we can move on. Libra. So we have the Ten of Cups and the Star. Wow. These are very good cards. I mean, the Ten of Cups is like a cycle that is ending, but it's also a happy ending. It's not a disastrous ending. It's things coming together and giving you joy, giving you success, giving you happiness. It's the success card. Everything comes together. It's the happy family card. And the Star is also telling me that with this cycle coming to an end, so something in your life is coming to an end, and it's opening up a new cycle for you. But that new cycle is really also about new hope that this, first of all, the happiness, the joy, and the good stuff, the success stays, but also hope that it grows further. And yes, the possibility is there because, of course, with the Star, it's like it's opening doors for you. It's new opportunities, new possibilities, infinite possibilities almost opening up from the hard work you did before, and from this happy card, this successful card. It feels like this success cycle is not, there's an ending to a certain phase of it, but the success itself is not going to go away. I feel it's also the card of, because it's coming to me as well, about a happy home. Like if you're thinking of moving house, or if you're moving house, or you're thinking about buying a new home, then this is really a card that says go ahead. So if that's the case for you, Libra, if you're in that sort of phase in your life, very good card, this one. Go for it. Go for that new home, because there will be infinite possibilities for you to choose from, as if you haven't chosen yet. And if you have chosen that new home, or you're moving to that new home, it's going to bring a lot of joy. It's going to bring a lot of happiness. It's a good home with good vibes. And the message card is leadership. I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. So that is really, that beacon of radiance, support, and love. Here, the beacon, the star. In this card, the star is a bit like a beacon, isn't it? Like the sun here, shining through the stars. Oh my God, all this shining sun in my cards, so yeah, it's like a beacon, and this is where you're reaching for. You're reaching for the stars, you're reaching for more success, you're reaching for the perfect home, you're reaching for the perfect career. It's all there because, of course, this is the card that tells me that you already have it, but you're reaching further, and your hope is that you can make it even better. And this is the leadership card. The leadership, you take control of it. You are in control of the process. If you work hard, if you do the work, this is going to happen, and it's going to be even better than you thought it would be, Libra. So, really beautiful cards here. Now I'll shuffle for Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's see what cards want to come out for you. I felt it here. Okay. And What message? Scorpio. So we'll start with this one. Judgment. And the Page of Pentacles. Judgment. Something is calling you. Something is calling you to start something new. And I think that you've already started something new. Page of Pentacles means that you have had this idea and you have started the first initiations of that idea to lay the foundation, to lay the groundwork, you know, even the financial groundwork, but also to get resources together, to get ideas together, to get, the help of people as well, to start your project, to start working on that idea. And that idea, it's going to be very good for you because it's something that has been calling you. It's something that comes from deep inside of you. And if a project like that happens, if something like that comes from the very depths of you and then comes out into the world, is born into the world, there is the element of success that is possible. The possibility is there. This is a joyous card. You know, the Page of Pentacles is a card that is, he has only one foot, or she in this case has only one foot on the ground, but she's very sure of herself. You know, the idea, the project, it's like, you know, it's going to work. It's not like you doubt, Scorpio. And I feel you don't have to doubt because it's been in you for such a long time and it's now the time to be born. Your idea, your project, it's really time to get it into the world. Let's see what the message says. The message is light. I'll read the text. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. So that light that you see here, coming out of the woman, that is that light that comes out of the card of Judgment. It is that thing that needs to come out. It's something that you've maybe been holding back and thinking and not trusting yourself and doubting yourself. But with this Page of Pentacles, there's no need for doubt. It's going to be okay. And you already laying the foundations, whether you know it or not, whether it's something that's really very conscious you're doing or not, you've been doing it. And now it's time to, you know, for these ideas and the projects to come into the world, to come into the light, to be seen by the world. Beautiful cards, Scorpio. So let's see what you bring out in the world, because it's important. It's important to you, but also good for the world. And now I'll shuffle for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's see what the cards tell me for you. I don't know why I need to take that one, but well, okay, like this, because this is the first one. Okay, it's the first one. Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius, there's money involved here. I mean, there's two pentacles, so there is financial resources involved here. So the Knight of Pentacles is you really going after the things and doing the stuff you need to do. And it's pretty successful. I mean, the money is following you. So whatever you're doing, whatever the projects are that you're doing, whatever the work or the career you're doing, whatever idea you're working on, it is successful. It's going to bring in more resources, more money. And also you'll get even more opportunities. It's like you're having financial results, yes, but with the financial results, and these cards, they sort of work together, and they, you know, because I said this one is first, and then this one, but they sort of go like this. So then this one starts, this one comes in, but then again, when you start getting the money and the money results, you can invest again. And you can invest again in these resources are bringing in more money in. And then you can do this again. And then this card starts again. See what happens here? So very successful cards. And the message here is, I think this is an important message for you, Sagittarius. It's awakening. And I'll just turn the card around. I'm joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. And I feel that maybe that feeling of feeling alive again. And that's because of the idea that is really being successful. And it's bringing you, it's making you see that you are valuable, that you can do valuable work here in this world, and that your work is resourceful and is important. And that is something you needed. It feels like you needed to be shaken up and shaken awake, and to see that really, the money is coming in and bringing you new resources here. So you can invest in yourself, invest in something else, whatever it is, but the money will come, and it's sort of following you. Look, the pentacles here are following the man, and the man is just going on. He's doing. And that is something you're starting to realize from yourself, that you do have the value and you can do that. You can bring in the resources. You can bring in money and be independent. Because we have 3 solitary cards here. Yeah, okay, there's a horse here, but I mean 3 solitary people. So that's it for you, Sagittarius. See what you do with this card. And now I'll shuffle for Capricorn. So Capricorn, what cards are here for you? What guidance is here for you? Okay, I started with this card. I don't know why. There must be a reason. Surrender. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. Now, I'm very curious what these 2 cards are going to say, considering these cards. Now, look at this person. She is immersing herself in the water, totally feeling safe, but also connected to the water. Water is about emotions. Water is about intuition. So she lets herself be guided by the stars and by the water. So I'm now really curious what these cards are going to say. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Strength card. So I feel the Strength card is the card that most relates to the Surrender card, because there is a certain surrender necessary to to not force stuff. And Capricorn, this has been a message that's been coming out a lot for you, I feel, if I remember correctly, to not force stuff, but to take it slow, to when you do things, don't do them by forcing them. Don't do them with brute force. Do them with calm wisdom and gentle approach, because that is what's happening. You are now at a phase where you're able to reap some rewards, whether that's monetary rewards, whether that's a love reward, whether that's a career reward. But there is new steps to be taken afterwards, and these new steps, you need to surrender to them. You need to be guided by your emotions and by your heart and by feeling what is next for me. And that is here in that Strength card. So the Strength card tells you to be, to not try to rush it, to not go further in the next step unless you are, are you rested enough? Calm enough to do the next part, because it's about a little bit being patient and by trusting the process. The Surrender card trusts the process, and you, Capricorn, are asked to trust the process as well, because you are used to being in control, and now it feels like you are, but sometimes I think you think you aren't. And this is when you need to be calm. Don't force stuff, and you surrender to the inner guidance. You surrender to what your heart is telling you, not what your head is telling you. here in the Strength card, your head and your heart. She's actually wearing a heart as well. So connect to that heart. Connect to the inner strength you have, because you need the patience. You need to be calm. You need not to force stuff, because, let go of the control. This woman is very happy to just see whatever is coming up, whatever rewards are coming her way. She doesn't care too much about how it's coming her way or what she needs to do. And I feel that this is here as well. Don't worry too much about the how. Just trust the process, surrender to the process. That's it for you, Capricorn. Now I'm going to shuffle for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what is it that you need to know here? Okay, it's this card that wants to come out, and I think something here I felt. Okay. So this was first and then that one. So I don't mess it up. Okay, this one first. Page of Cups and Six of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, I feel like this is for you transition. This one and this one, both of them together, they're telling me that you're going through some kind of transition, whether that's a transition in a relationship, whether that's transition in really in your personal development, your personal growth, whether that's a transition in your work life, or whatever aspect of your life. It feels like you're in between worlds. Wait, here, this, oh my God, this one, in between shores. You're on the journey itself. You haven't reached the other shore yet, and you can't see the one from the back anymore. And here as well, I feel that this is, it's a very strange thing to look at the Page of Cups here, but look at this here. I feel here this is also you in transition. One thing I can tell you for sure is that the transition you're doing, whatever that is, it's a heartfelt thing, because it's something that you almost been called to do. Here, higher calling. Here you have the little piglet. It is emotional. It's an emotional transition. The Six of Swords, sometimes it's a card that also gives you, you think about that transition, you think too much. But I feel that here, this card is telling you to trust the transition, to say, okay, it's okay, because I need to do this. I really need to do something else. And I really know that, I'm not seeing the results yet, and I can't see the beginning even yet. So I'm sort of in the middle and I don't know where I am, but that's okay. Be okay with that. Because you're guided by passion. Here is a card of passion. And if I only could do that without a shining thing, okay, passion. I passionately accept and love myself. That is also this card. Self-acceptance. And it's that self-acceptance that you have to accept that, yes, okay, you're in the middle of the journey. And like I said, the journey can be something very materialistic in the material world, but it can also be a journey of the soul. It can be a journey of you growing into this new person. And that can bring in doubt, and that can bring in the feeling of not knowing who you are, where you are, what you are, why you are here, etc., etc. But keep your passion going, because your passion is the thing that is keeping you going in this transition. So keep it high, and also be kind to yourself, because here with the cups, I feel that you really need to be very kind and gentle with yourself, because if it's not like a material or in the material world, in the material realm transition, then yes, then you have to be really kind with yourself, because soul transitions are never easy. Growth is never easy. It's facing your shadow. It's facing the bad stuff. It's facing the difficult stuff. And yeah, that's all part of that journey. So that's it for you, Aquarius. And finally, I'm going to shuffle the cards for Pisces. Pisces, you're always the last in the bunch. Sometimes I have to mix it up, I think. Okay, Pisces, this is for you. This one. And then a message card. Okay. Let's start with this. Two of Cups. And Ten of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Cups feels like a union, a relationship coming together, a sort of, like an agreement. You're saying, okay. But there is this Ten of Wands. I feel that, if it's about a relationship that is coming, like you say, okay, we're going to make this a real steady relationship, then the road to it wasn't easy. It had bumps. It was hard work. And it still is hard work. But you're trying to compromise. So if this is about a love relationship, it's not good. It wasn't easy. But you're coming like together and you're making a compromise. Now, it can also be a compromise in a work-related setting or in a family-related setting or in a friendship where you're coming to a compromise where things haven't been easy. And maybe there was conflict, or maybe there was misunderstandings, or maybe you had to just work hard and go through painful stuff, actually. Ten of Wands is like overcoming painful stuff and coming out the other side. But you know that you have to compromise in whatever it is that was hard. But it's coming now together. It's like, okay, I can live with that compromise. I'm okay with that. I know that it's not fully how I wanted it or what I wanted, but it's good. And in that respect, it's a very joyful card because, after this gray card, look at the dark gray colors and the darker colors. This is a card full of new colors, beautiful colors, the rainbow color. So this is a message card here is miracles. My life is a miracle. So yes, this is, even the hard things, they are sometimes, I'm not saying that you should be really going through loads of hardship, but sometimes there's life lessons to be learned about the tough stuff. And the compromise is, anyway, the results are going to be good. The results of this hardship are good. And then there's the card that says, my life is a miracle. Yes, because things always come together in a way. Sometimes not completely as we wanted. Sometimes we need to compromise. But the Two of Cups is a beautiful card. And you can't forget that your life is a miracle. So whatever is next, it's going to be a miracle again. And that is beautiful, Pisces. Thank you all, the Zodiac signs, for being here. Have a look on my website. There is a special offer for the year ahead readings in various formats. And please check it out because there are a discount until the end of January. For now, bye. Love you. See you.